Kwaku Annan said, you, Kennedy Agyapong, I sat down with you on the same program and we insulted Mahama. I sat down on the same program with you and we insulted other people. Is the vice president not a human being? Why should I insult him and you come and sack me? When you give birth to a son and call him lion, you will be the first person he will eat. Adwa bia kabolu jangbene nyinko yangwe.
Ebusuafo mema wakwaba ediba Xposed so aha ay Xposed trends and sama etwiko breman ai woni mu se edano no na wotwe etwam na ye papa ken atoprakun Kennedy Agyapong ai the presidential income na opese ogina ema the MPP flag bearership do opese ogina wo ho woni se ni station a edimu akuntene pa FM no eyo man FM na TV station no eye net2 na ye papa on net2 no o wa kwa bi oni ni ye adwuma etumo se edu anwumre a eno na Ghana fo munim se Xposed bi ba ye efa obinim ho Nigerians ho any also called of prophet in this nation ma ye kan mo asem an anche bia na ye nua ba mai Kennedy Agyapong eji nedi ewa adwuma na yi na adwuma no nkofo kasa na gina kasa ye post on social media na Nigerians no ono kasa ye video on the post wakasa na other people were talking and say hey and then nyoma all because wakoko say tia Dr. Maud Bawumia the vice president of Ghana na we ni na no na ye papa ana ye nua bema obetuma ye me bra obetuma ye wo bra obetuma ye papa obetuma ye Ghana fo ni na Blakk Rasta ye ni na ye nimu no we yen kan mfanye sere munim ze o see ni schoolmate ene ye papa Dr. UN the ye fa bi ye sere na eho no na ne wotena ne show so ene wo kasae na ne kasemu na wo kire se emira ye papa Kennedy Agyapong oni be man e fe no Kwaku Annan yi eye show ewo na tu no so no come on na eye fe utumi hu sene ye gu ye kansem edifa obinim ho sensem ne ebi ye nukuro se bi nye nukuro mi imagine kwa brani tumi tina TV station so ekasa utumu so kasa to the extent na obinim osu sika owia nkofo nso oso de sika kohye nkofo bank account mu one nkofo ba ne da owia nkofo gold seni ye san mani tumi ko du yep obinim ne yere so ema obinim yere so gina ne na so oba ne ni oden eso kasa ya ma asesa asem ne yetwa so everywhere na Kennedy gusu ene Kwaku Annan gusu ye show yi ene de call Nigerians so ye na de gezo no so de ye kokan ye na wo pemma one mba da ye wo video opa won de ochina ye be ma police ready ni fie na ye ma ye remfi e wo musa to the extent say e ba ye ma na de gezo so bubefu ye no no so ka say wo Kwaku Annan uswa no no kra de wo mbodin na uswa na with due time you will be sad. Ampa sansema kuko su yi na Kwaku Annan nya power okasa because Kennedy ambakra okasa with power because when you the financier of the MPP ruling party when you the financier otumi kana adwen enti as far as o shena se de woni problem or how be ani ho enti obetuma kana adwen sene wo no Kwaku Annan epe ene kasa be no kwa kasa ye wo kire se obie tumi me ne watena show so aka ya adwea kire nkofo bebre na kwa Bawumia de oye wana makoka na asem wadi boni amekoka enu na wo sa akeme ena ye papa Blakk Rasta make a statement bi na wo kasa no ka o say e wodaba e dragon ba proverb Or say, when you give birth to a son and you call him a lion, he will grow, or when he grow, you will be the first person he will eat. When you give birth to a son and you call him a lion, he will grow and you will be the first person you will eat. Eye dago makasa no. Or say ado wa bia kaboro jangbene nikoro nyangbene. Ado abia kaboro jangbene nikoro nyangbene. Just say when you give birth to a son and you call him a lion, he will grow and you will be the first person he will eat. Sanity. Kwaku, you were so good. There is something versatile in this man. But position your share any baby your share what ye video yi and this same when in I den ebrem. Nana Blakk Rasta sema walking in and say, me chem because o kan obrofu. Ubetimati brofu ebe obi nte brofu. What should I say? Only politicians, you're very careful because they are politics. Politics, near friendly politics, and your politics. And we have politicians. They will deal with you. They will play with your mind. It is a game that they are playing. I will say we are very careful. And then ubetuman yomu a power. No may you sue the again gains, ubenya with the. But they will take out your integrity and they will still be the politicians they are. Nothing will be taken away from them. But you will be you do the dirty job. Obien himself can Agyapong okasa. Now so whenever Canadian basho no suna Kwaku nan kwa akasa. Na ye nkofo den eshi. Because people still feel say he is not being of himself and he's not being of his real self. Who ye politics are ma wadwin and daho. Wo dwe wo so no na wo dwe o man because that politician will do politics with you and he will play a dirty game with you, and then at the end of the day you will be the one to be disgraced. Ebusuafo sana yenua anaya papa Blakk Rasta o kan akire. You should be careful out there. Na mpo ansa ne yebekoshe video no na me ka we e de atu ato. Hwe oni made video bi circulate aba o me akofu no abiase a ochia mahama. Look at how he greeted. Okoye no chi obi odu mahama o onya time no wakasa ye. Odu kakra odu speaker of parliament. Shebibi obunimu and wachia no. Politicians are looking for their selfish interest. You, unya politician, look for the betterment of Ghana. And kokuma politician biao, their children will fly out. They be a car same way, but Ghana frontiers here. And ma obi nkasentia politician bi na unjina ose who defend it. Because ni nature no. Enya ye ni edi Ghana sika o ye mpanyifo na edi Ghana sika. Abusuafo me makasa ne ndoso ne yese kasa dodo entop nkodi no. Moma yanko hwe Blakk Rasta video a wo kansem a wo tenase na wo chechensem. Kwaku na wherever you have a gift, you have a talent. Speak up and come the real person you are, and people will know the real you. And next time it should be a lesson to all of us. Yanko hwe video.
It says my take on the sacking of Net2 TV hot seat presenter Kwaku Annan. How many of us know Kwaku Annan? Hot seat on Net2. He sat with Agyapong and they unleashed a lot of vitriol on the Ghanaian populace, offending in quotes, offending Ghanaian populace. They took on pastors, prophets. They took on some other people. Now, one of the pastors that they took on that really was interesting was Obinim, bleached face Obinim. who does not pay his electricity bills in church, yet he claims he can give people billions in dreams. What a mockery of the spirit. Now, Obinim's case was interesting. It went all the way to the wife. The wife fired back, and hey, when the fire was too much, they all ran for a cover. Another one was Prophet Nigel Gacy. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Hi, they took him on. As for his, it was all about sex. He had sex with this, sex with that. Sometimes doggy style, missionary style, woman on top, scissors, man on, hey, plenty. And I remember one thing Prophet Nigel said. How many people remember that? Maybe I should play the tape. You know what he said? He said Kwaku Annan will be sacked. Do we all remember that he is going to be sacked? Net 2 would sack you. Canada Japan would sack you. And I thought that Canada Japan would have taken that to disprove all these things. After all, he said these are fake pastors and fake prophets. So Prophet Nigel says you will be sacked by your own boss in less than a year. Kwaku Annan has been sacked. Eish. What is happening? Is it authenticating Prophet Nigel's prophecy? But let us read something. The ultimate discontinuation of the hot seat program from Net2 TV, culminating in the abrupt sacking of its maverick presenter, Kwaku Annan, could well and better be discussed in a multifaceted manner. The presenter is said to have been sacked following his alleged insulting attack on the personality of Vice President of Ghana, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. The owner of Net2 TV, Canada Japan, Honorable, the Member of Parliament for Asin Central Constituency in the Central Region, and a purported aspiring NPP flag bearer, cum possible presidential candidate, did not take it kindly to the class uncouth attitude of the presenter towards the vice president, hence his dismissal from his post and the removal of the program from the TV station. When you read further, it makes a lot of sense. Kwaku Annan said, you, Canada Japan, I sat down with you on the same program and we insulted Mahama. I sat down on the same program with you and we insulted other people. Is the vice president not a human being? Why should I insult him and you come and sack me? According to this writer, I want to say something. You see, when you give birth to a son and you call him lion, the first person he would eat is you. It's a Dagomba proverb. It's a Dagomba proverb. When you give birth to a son and call him lion, you will be the first person he will eat. They sat down there, had a field day, using unprintable words, left, right, and center. There were allegations of bribery on the host, right from Annan all the way through. But it didn't make sense to anybody to deal with this situation. Today, Kwaku Annan is out. Where is that power? When he sat on the show, he was almost like God. But my brother, I would like to encourage you. Some of these things happen so that you can become a better version of yourself. For me, a lot of the allegations there were so infantile. For me, it was a play of power. Because I have the honorable financier of the NPP supporting me, I can say anything and do anything. At a point, you behave like a demigod. And I was shocked to see these things happen. But I admired you for one reason. That you spoke your mind. It is time to reinvent yourself. Some of us have gone through it already. But it will also ring a bell that never ever trust the politician. You forgot that you were dealing with a politician. Now, he has sacrificed you for his political correctness, political expediency, political career. You are nothing as compared to his political ambition. For all he cares, you can eat grass. All he wants is the thumbprint that will make him the ultimate president of this country. To God be the glory. Those of you following politicians and misbehaving, like the other day I said, what's the man's name? I've forgotten his name. This man who owns EIB and all those, the former president, the former, what's the name? The former finance minister. Dr. Dufour. Going around doing a hunto. A hunto means comfort. Giving money and donating things to party members. Yet your EIB, 17 months, people have not been paid. What kind of a hypocrite is this? You want to be president? Who will vote for you? Me? Am I crazy? And then a young man, whose name I will not mention, sent a message on Facebook, wrote to me, and he was saying so many different things. Well, I took my time and called the gentleman. I said, listen, man, remember the man you are following is a politician. Me sitting on radio and talking about this, you know I have no political ambition. I do not support any political party, and you know that because you followed me for long. It is only in Africa where well-meaning people fight thieves. And the people you are fighting for fight you for the thieves you are fighting. Hallelujah. I'll leave it here. My brother, my sister, when it comes to the black pot, if you don't restrain me, I will talk for 20 hours because I am so passionate about our land. But my producer waves at me and says that it's time. You got to go. I'll rest it here. Now, in the tape of the day, where we pick up utterances of citizens and even non-citizens that will make meaning to us, I have a tape here that I need to play to you, and it will shock you. Now, we all have heard about the Buzia Dankwa Dombo, right? It used to be Buzia Dankwa tradition. Then later they brought in Dombo. I have a chief here, my brother, my sister, a chief. A chief, he's not an ordinary chief. He is a great chief. And what is this great chief saying? Now the great chief, oh Lord God of mercy, has spoken. My brother, my sister.
Ebusiafo send me kan no so akohwe video no aba. Yesi ahweyi ene da ho ene no so ye den. Eye wo ye politics. The name is politics. And you can't say politics. Politician or your politics or your politician. You're very careful. Let's look for the better of Ghana. And don't imitate yourself. Be the real you. Be the original self of you. And do what you like. Asande, the Bessia. Now me catch you say, aha, Xposed. I see no Ghana and beyond. Bye bye.
Onyodo for dear no how a dear no adwendwen dear no kodana a dan and a wasie and a open chance in papa a de apostle and a dan with Timona since so to a nuno enuntia ma wona akwakoye bisi basa any name media sempa enam natural things e bie wo mo ensem e de amasa krofoni nyina se tutumi kana bra wo mo akache na wo mo MMS so wo how no ano emfa ema enunti fa wo mo number e wo screen no eso na eni wo mo endi eye kasubo sase wo madwuma so aninti no adansifo age wo mo atum natural things ana wo mo adwuma edanso na wontu sika engu da biara eda